Hey Saber fans, welcome back. This is Adam from Force Sabers. I want to introduce you to the new Joker Saber. This was a custom commission, and the customer wanted a full themed Joker Saber, but he liked the God of War design that I used. If you haven't seen that one, that was one of the custom builds I made for myself. And so the general design of it is from the God of War Saber, and I changed a couple things to make it more Joker-esque. And he also wanted a full custom sound font with this, so I made a full sound font inspired with the Joker sounds, and a lot of the sounds are from Mark Hamill, who portrayed the Joker in the video game and in the cartoon, so a lot of the sounds are from him in there. So a couple of things before I show you the overall design of it. On the inside is a Prizm 5.1 soundboard. This is a full string blade saber, and I'll show you that as I go along here. A 18650 rechargeable battery, 2 black 12mm switches. The main switch is illuminated red, and then also this has a bass speaker, so you get the nice rich sound with it as well. So let's go over the design of it before I fire it up. So if you've seen the God of War Saber that I did, this design is based off of that, and I changed a couple of things to make it more the Joker Saber. So I decided to go with the emitter here, and of course it's a cool design. It was a custom one that I did just for myself, and I think it really came out fantastic. And I'm kind of happy that the customer wanted it as well, because it was super fun to make initially. And so I got to build another one again using this this design. So the change I did with the emitter here is the paint job's just a little bit different than what I did with the God of War. And then I added the blood up top, which is just red paint. But I was thinking more of that sinister Joker-esque look with this. So I wanted to use it, this red up top, and just a couple of spots to highlight the tips. And I was thinking more of that kind of that stab with the blood on the top. So that was kind of fitting with this design. And like I said, this is a string blade. So you can see the connector on the inside there. And then, of course, that's the blade retention screw. And then there's a retention screw underneath into the steel, the 1-inch steel, which is all one piece. And that that holds the connector in for the string blade. So down to the switch area. So I was looking at the Joker costume. Of course, she has the purple suit. So I incorporated that in there. I like how it tapers down here to the bottom. So it's painted a glossy purple, and there's a top coat on it, so it mats down that purple so it's not as glossy. And then you have, of course, the green bow tie. And I thought this was a cool separation here too, so you can get some of that chrome steel in there, as you can kind of see up top there, where the I guess the collar or the shirt comes up. I extend that above the switch area, and that's all painted gold with a little button there. And then there's also silver weathering too, to really highlight the edges of everything. And then you have just some stripes that go down the side. And then I wanted to do a simple Joker on the back. And you have the green again with some white, some gold around the eyes, and of course the red mouth. Some more weathering. And of course it all pops out. There's this real cool 3D effect. Then down to the leather. I wanted to do more of a distressed leather. This is genuine black leather. And then down here, I dremeled in the Ha that goes all the way around in between all these sections on the pommel It's all the way around in every single one. Well, you can kind of see it there. It's really rough in there, just like if you've seen a couple of the images online, I just kind of based it off of there. Aha with the exclamation point, if I can speak here. And then down to the pommel. So this I did a little bit different than I've kind of done on any other saber, and hopefully I can pick it up on camera here. So you have the Joker on the outside here, but underneath it's like it's a two-part section to where the Soundboard is, and the gold is recessed behind the Joker. It's really kind of hard to pick up the effect, but in person I think it came out really cool. And there's another design actually behind the Joker as well. That's all painted in gold. And then the purple with the white, red mouth and everything, and of course it's all weathered as well. So let me grab the blade so I can put that in here, and you can hear the really cool sound font that goes with this saber as well. Alright, so let's fire this up.
All it takes is one bad day. Joker's back in town.
So the first sound you heard was taken out of deep sleep mode, and then the power up. And of course with the string blade you get the full blade going out. The hum sounds. And for the blasters,
What the heck, I'll laugh anyway.
so of course with all the blaster sounds it just did various Joker laughs, and you can switch them out by the way you press the blaster, faster or slower. And of course you get the little flashes down the blade too, and lock up. Nice and sinister sounding. And to switch through the colors, press down both buttons. And of course you get all the swing and clash sounds as well. You also get the Force effect sounds, of course, and I'll leave that up to the customer to find. To do those, it gets a little tricky. You have to swing the saber, and in the middle of the swing, you press the auxiliary button and you'll get the Force effect sounds. I always like to leave those as a surprise for the customer, to kind of find those on his own. So let's power it down. And the power off sound. So that is the Joker Saber. Really love the way this one came out. And of course it's based off the God of War design, so I love that design already. And then just the added features of this to really bring out that Joker feel of it. I think it really has a really true unique feel to it. And with the sound font, it makes that real cool sinister design, which I was going for with this. So I hope you enjoy. As always, check back often, subscribe. We got a lot of more awesome sabers coming. So until next time, take care and God bless.
Joker's back in town.